Headache? Yes, I have a headache over a small topic, but that is of greater significance in the field and history of medicine, and that is the symbol for doctors or the logo for the field of medicine itself. Most of us would have come across the symbol on the back of the cars, on the personal two-wheelers, on the coats, on the hospitals, or the institutions might use the symbol as the logo as well. What is this symbol? The symbol with two snakes, with the wings, with a stalk in the center. What is this? And this is called Caudaceus. So what does Caudaceus mean, and what significance does it have? Caudaceus is the stalk that was used by Hermes according to the Greek mythology, and Mercury according to the Roman mythology. Who's Hermes? Hermes is the god of commercial trading according to the Greek mythology. Has he got any role to do when it comes to medicine or healing or something like that? The answer is a straightforward no. But he has one specific role, and that is he acted as a pathway for the dead to go into the underworld according to the Greek mythology. So like he was the guide of the souls towards the underworld is what they say. So is that in any way significant? We'll come back to this later at the end of this video. So that is the symbol that most of us use. In fact, a study was undertaken, I think, by the doctors in a renowned hospital in Mangalore and in India. And according to the study results, only 6% of the doctors actually knew that they were using the symbol of Caudaceus and not the logo of the rod of Asclepius. So, which is very, very fascinating, and which is very, very, what do we call it? Should we call it shocking, or should we call it lack of awareness or something like that? Maybe I think it's time for us to learn more about what is the actual logo, or what should we be using. So coming to the actual logo that is being represented as the logo of doctors, according to the WHO itself, is the rod of Asclepius. Now, according to the same Greek mythology, Asclepius was considered as the god of healing, and Asclepius also had a couple of daughters, namely Panacea and Hygeia, who were considered as the goddesses of hygiene and the goddesses of cures. Okay, so in that case, this guy and his family is related to the related to the field of medicine. So they are in more inclination towards the path of healing and everything. Okay, so should we use the rod of Asclepius as the symbol of medicine? Shouldn't we just go ahead and say that everybody is supposed to use this as the logo of medicine? Why is it not happening? Because the answer to that question is very puzzling for me as well, because I actually looked into the logo of AIIMS Delhi, because the logo of AIIMS Delhi is a modification of Caudaceus only, but they have got their own interpretation of the entire logo. Whereas I went and checked the logo of AIIMS Rishikesh, they have used the rod of Asclepius as their logo, and they've got their own interpretation of the entire logo. Whereas AIIMS Raipur has got their logo as Caudaceus only again, and they've got their own separate interpretation. Whereas I went to check the logo of JIPMER, and in that I just found the rod of Asclepius there again. So multiple central institutes are using two different logos as their institute logos, or for the logo of medicine, and they have their own interpretations. So what do you think about this? Please let me know in the comment section as well. The opinions are actually really welcoming. So what can we say about this? Shouldn't be there a unification of the symbol for doctors or for the field of medicine itself? Like, you can't just go ahead and say that this institute is following this logo, the other institute is following the other logo. So like, why do you bother, you might ask? Why do I bother? Because you're in the field of medicine, and you have your own representation in the community, in the society also. So when you do that, you have to be right? So you have to make sure that the community and the society people understands that by looking at this symbol, okay, this guy is a doctor. That is why you need logos. You need logos as a part of representing your entire doctor community to the society outside. So there's also a need for segregation as well, right? So let's say this Caudaceus was used by Hermes, and Hermes is termed as the god of commercial trading. So what if a commercial trading company is going to use the same logo? Will the people not be mistaking it, thinking that okay, this company is having a lot of doctors or something like that? Or you put the same symbol on the back of your car, and you think people won't mistake you, saying that okay, this guy is doing some sort of trading? No, that's not right? So we got to have our own symbol and logo for representing us in the society and the community. So in that case, I think the rod of Asclepius is a sound one, because he was in more ways related to the field of medicine. Okay, so this brings me to another study that I came across online, and it was interesting to go through the entire PDF of that study, because they clearly said that okay, Asclepius is termed as the god of healing, but we as physicians are not just healers, right? we don't try and heal every person. We can't actually do it because there are certain things that are beyond our hands as well. So in that case, what happens? What happens? In that study, they had actually put it in terms of the Hermes itself. They say, since Hermes is someone who guides the soul towards the underworld, why can't we relate it to ourselves when we give patients the palliative care? So when it comes to palliative care, we are actually not able to bring the person back to life and give them all the happiness, mojo and everything. So when it comes to palliation, it's all about giving the supportive care, being a part amongst them and helping and guiding them towards the path of glory is what palliation is, right? So why can't we just link Hermes' guidance of the souls towards the underworld to this kind of palliative care that we give as doctors as well? Which is actually an interesting point, and my take on it is, yeah, that's fine, but if we could go back and read the proper mythology, it says Hermes was the guide of dead souls to the underworld. He was not someone who was guiding the soul that was alive and to the underworld to be dead there. So we are actually not guiding somebody who's dead to the place where they have to go. We are actually trying to be a part of them, to part of their family, part of their agony and happiness at the same time, and help them get to where they actually want to go in a more peaceful way. So we are actually traveling with the people in the name of palliation who are actually alive. So would you take the Caduceus as a symbol of doctors and put them here just because we are in a little way similar to Hermes' work when it comes to palliation? Please feel free to comment in the comment section and share your opinions as well. It would be really interesting to get many such doctors' insights on what is and what should be the actual thing. Should we need a unification? Should the entirety of the doctor fraternity in the world follow a common symbol? Should the hospitals have also put up the symbols on their logos? So what is your take on the entire thing? That is it. That is my headache. I hope somebody comes up with some good ideas to just get me relieved of my headache, because this has been traveling along with me for quite some time, because during the initial days of my college medical school, I actually did not find this idea at all. I actually did not have this idea at all, because everywhere I turned left, right and center, I was just able to find Caduceus as a symbol of doctors in every car, every bike, every coat, and in every hospital too. So I thought, okay, that's the symbol of doctors. But over a period of time, I learned that, okay, this is something that's not even related to the field of medicine. Should we have it? Should we not have it? Anyways, let me put the headache aside for now and wait for you guys to reply back in the comment section. Thank you so much. Good luck. Bye-bye.